Hello guys, and welcome back to Maths But Why. Today we'll talk about the order of operation, which is basically just a set of rules that is telling us in which order we are supposed to do every single operation. A very easy way of remembering it is using BODMAS. Now, we need to know the order of operation mostly because when it comes to maths, we very rarely have the same question with two different answers that are correct. So let's take an example. Let's suppose we have 5 plus 20 divided by 4. And let's say we like addition best. So we'll start with those two. 5 plus 20 gives us 25 divided by 4. It gives us something like 6.2. Let's do the same question again, but this time following the rules. And the rules are telling us that 20 divided by 4 comes first. This one gives us 5. So you're gonna have 5 plus 5, which gives us 10. And now we just got two different answers to the same question, which means one of them is not correct. And you get right. The first one, it's the incorrect one. Brackets are represented something like this, and parentheses like this. They are the most powerful ones. So I'm gonna put 1 here. Now we have others. If you are a very beginner, we are not really concerned about those now. But if you are not, I'm gonna talk a little bit about others a bit later on. After that, we have division and multiplication, and they are at the same power. So we're gonna group them together, and I'm gonna put a 3 here. Addition and subtraction, again, they are at the same level. So I'm gonna put a 4 here, which means basically that we have just 4 rules. We have to look for the brackets and others, after that for division and multiplication, and at the end addition and subtraction. Examples. I will look just at the first rule for the moment. And let's try some examples like 25 times bracket 3 plus 2. Now, looking at the rules, we know that the brackets or parentheses are the most powerful ones. So we have to work this one out first. 3 plus 2 gives us a 5. We copy 25 exactly as it is. And now we end up with 25 times 5, which gives us 125. Now let's try another exercise. Let's say we have 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 9. Here we have two brackets, and the good thing is that it doesn't matter which one we are doing first. So working the first bracket out, we get a 7 plus, and 5 plus 9 gives us 14. So 7 plus 14 gives us 21. Yes, let's move to rule number 2. Here we have others. Others can mean lots of things. But for the moment, let's talk about exponents. Those are basically just repeated multiplication. So, for example, 4 times 4, we can write it as an exponent, which is 4 squared. 3 times 3, again, an exponent, which is 3 squared. Let's try an exercise using it. So, we have 3 times 2 to the power of 2. And now, we are looking at the rules. Do we have any brackets? No. Others, yes, we have this here. So we first need to work it out, which gives us 3 times 2 to the power of 2 gives us 4. And now the last one, which is 3 times 4, gives us 12. Moving forward, let's talk about our third rule. And let's start with an example. Let's say we have 11 minus 2 times 5. Again, we are looking at the rules. Brackets, no. Others, no. Division or multiplication, yes. We have multiplication here. So this one is going to be like 11 minus 10, which gives us 1. Let's try another one. Let's say 36 minus 12 divided by 4. Now, we're gonna look at the rules once again. Brackets, no. Others, no. But we have division here. So we're gonna have 36 minus 12 divided by 4, which gives us 3. And the answer is 33. Moving forward, let's try something a bit harder. 2 times 8 2 times 8 plus 4 minus 7. So we are looking at the rules. Brackets or parentheses? Yes, we have this one here. So we're gonna end up with 2 times 8 plus 4 gives us 12 minus 7. Again, we're looking at the rules. Brackets, no. Others, no. Division or multiplication? Yes, we have multiplication here. 2 times 12, 24. Minus 7. This gives us 17. The last one. 36 minus 7 plus 4 times 4. So, if you know how to do it, you can pause the video and come back later. If not, just keep watching. Let's look at the rules. Brackets or parentheses? Yes, we have this one here. But inside of it, we are having a multiplication. And some people may think that by doing the multiplication, they are actually not doing the bracket. But when you do whatever is inside the bracket, you are actually solving the bracket, so it doesn't really matter. It's important to do what's inside the bracket first. So, we're gonna keep everything else the same. 36 minus 7 plus 4 times 4, it's 16. Again, we are looking at the rules. Do you have a bracket? Yes. So we're going to do that first. 36 minus 7 plus 16, which gives us 23. And now the final answer is 13. Now, do you remember when I said that multiplication and division are basically at the same power level? Knowing that, let's try working out this one. 5 times 4 divided by 10 times 6. So which one are we supposed to do first? Because again, they are the same level. That's pretty simple. We just need to keep in mind one rule when it comes to division and multiplication and addition and subtraction. We are taking it left to right. So first, we're going to tackle the first two. 5 times 4 gives us 20. And we'll keep everything else the same. Divided by 10 times 6. Again, left to right. First two are giving us 2. And we're keeping everything else the same. 2 times 6 gives us 12. what I said earlier about division and multiplication. The same rule applies to addition and subtraction. So let's try this exercise. 4 plus 5 minus 2 minus 1 plus 3. So, if you know how to do it, pause the video and come back later. If no, keep watching. Again, addition and subtraction, they are the same level, so if you don't know with which one to start first, the rule is simple. Left to right. So we're gonna do the first two, which is 4 plus 5, 9. Keep everything else the same. Minus 2, minus 1, plus 3. Again, left to right. 9 minus 2 gives us a 7. Keep everything else the same. Minus 1 plus 3. First two, left to right. 7 minus 1, 6, plus 3, and this gives us 9. And basically those are the rules and everything that you need to know. So first one is brackets or parentheses, others, then division and multiplication, and addition and subtraction. We have just 4 rules that you need to keep in mind. Knowing all that, I want you to try a harder question. Let's try 18 minus 2 times 3 over 8 divided by 2. And I will give you an extra hint. When you have a fraction, just pretend there are brackets here and here. Now, if you know how to do the question just by knowing this, pause the video and come back later. If not, keep watching. Let's go through the rules once again. Do we have any brackets? Yes, we do. So we have to start with them. So I'll have 18 minus 2 times 3, which is 6. The division line from the fraction. And this one, 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Now, we'll go to the rules once again. Do you have any brackets? Yes, we do. 18 minus 6, which gives us 12 over 4. Now, I said that this line means division. So going to the rules again, we have division, and 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. Okay guys, I hope that made sense. I will see you next time.